Hey guys, it's Randy Orton, Fan 2011. As you can see, I'm going downtown today, so I probably won't be able to comment on races. Just so that you know, just saying that ahead of time. But I do have a few updates on my series. One regards to both my main series, the Pepsi Cup series and GameStop Cup series. I have the roster set for I have the car set up for season 3, and the signups will be right around the time after the regular season. So guys, I want you to be aware of that. The signups for season 3, the PRWC GameStop Cup series and Pepsi Cup series will be around at that time. And when I mean that, that is after the regular season. So once round 16 of the Pepsi Cup series has been uploaded, then I will announce when the signups will be, and then make sure you guys remember that time. This time I'm here in Winnipeg, so really, guys, the time that I will announce the signups will be Central Time, not Eastern Time. But that depends on if I am able to upload the races while I'm here in Winnipeg. Okay, now second of all, I have announced a few new series. I do have two new series in the making. They're both PRWC related and one NNSCRA series. The two PRWC series I'm having are the Axe Anarchy Bros vs. Hoes series. Don't ask why I came up with that name. And really, there're gonna be a few catches with this one. You can sign up for that once the regular season has ended. I will come up with all those sign up videos once the playoffs have ended. But here is the catch. You must listen to this very carefully. You must have one male and one female driver. If you do not follow that rule, I will not put you down in the roster. Also, I will have a secret code which I will put in the sign-up video, and make sure that you have watched this video to watch my sign-up videos. I'll put on a different code for each sign-up video, so make sure you watch that. Make sure you watch this sign-up video whenever you have to. My second series that I have announced is the PORWC World Cup series. So it's basically going to be a World Cup. I have put 20 countries. Hold up. I have put 20 countries in a pool. I will be the representative of Team USA, and I will be the host of this one. I'll be a host, because this is my series, the PORWC series. So that is how it will go down. I will have 19 other countries. You can, if you want to know, I will give you what all the countries are by the time the sign-up video comes around. And I know a bunch of my guys, a bunch of PRWC members, and a few others have already been lauded as captains of a respective country that they plan to represent. And I will give you the rules about it later on in the PORWC World Cup sign-up video, because I don't really have much time to put it in here. But for both of those series, I will have the rules in that sign-up video. Number 3, this regards my NNSCRA series. Seth, I think doing another knockout series would probably be better for me. So I will redo my NNSCRA series, but I'll redo my NNSCRA series, but I think this time it will be the NNSCRA Dairy Queen Knockout series. So that is what has been announced. That will be my NNSCRA series. It will be very similar to the PORWC Adidas Knockout series. I'll have 32 drivers, I'll have 32 drivers. I'll put them in random conferences, single elimination. You win, you move on. You lose, you go home. And that will be around the time of my two side series that I'm planning after I do my two main series of season 2. And really, guys, before I say it, let me just say this: the main series, which are my Pepsi Cup series and GameStop Cup series for season 3, they won't come around until after I'm done with my side series. So if you want to find out what's going on with season 3, then just tell me. But I will tell you this. My main series for season 3, the GameStop Cup series and Pepsi Cup series, they will not start until all 3 of my side series have been finished. And then 3 side series I'm talking about are the Bros vs. Host series, the World Cup series, and my NNSCRA Knockout series. Now, there is one other announcement that I do want to give, and it relates to this Saturday. I do know, I am aware that Sean the Dog 97, aka Sean Henley, has started a Hangout. It's a Google Plus Hangout. If you don't know what Google Plus is, you can look it up, or you can ask me, because I've used Google Plus for about 3 or 4 months now. You can ask me a few questions if you want about this, but here's how it will go down. Sean Henley, Sean the Dog 97, is having a big hangout around the time of the Daytona July race, which is the night race, the Coke 0400. And he's planning to have a big hangout, and we'll be like watching our races, watching our races. I think Seth Cole or NSCRA might have some of his races. I know I'll have a few of my races streaming live, and Sean will be streaming this live. So guys, if you guys want to join, make sure you guys get a Google Plus. It's not really that hard. It's free. I know that there are a few users who have trouble with Google Plus because they don't have a webcam. I understand that, but it would probably be preferred if you do had one. But if you can't, then, and if you can still join, that's okay. I know Seth doesn't have a webcam and he can still join, but I know some of you guys do have a bit of problems with that. And don't ask me for questions. I'm not really the one running this. I'm just here to join. You can ask. I know Seth already had an update video. You can ask him, but I would prefer you ask because Sean Henley's the one who's running this. So you can ask him. You can ask me a few questions if you want to, but if I can't answer them, you can ask Seth or Sean if you want. I know Seth and Sean will be there. Sean's gonna be on hosting. I think Charlie7847, Charles Jackson will be there. Dylan Tay22, Dylan Poteet. I think Dylan Young will also be there. I will be there, and maybe a few other guys that we know of. So yeah. But other than that, there will be a big hangout, and we'll be going on for pretty long time. And I'm not sure about the time right now, but I think it will be this Saturday, which is this Saturday, July 7th, 2012, at about 5:30 p.m. Central Time. As you know of, I am currently in the Central Time Zone because I am in Winnipeg. I think it is 5:30 Central Time. That is 6:30 Eastern Time for those of you out there in the East Coast. 3:30 Pacific Time for those of you out in the West. But if you guys got any questions about this hangout, you can ask me. You can ask Seth as well, and you definitely prefer to ask Sean because he's the one who's running this. So you can ask Sean really for most of your questions. But if you want to ask anything else about like the upcoming series that I am doing, you can ask me for that. If you got any questions about when the signups will be, just ask me. But let me recap what I've been going over. My two main series will run up until the end, and then I'll have my 3 side series. That is my Bros vs. Host series, my World Cup series, and my NNSCRA Knockout series, which is the NNSCRA Dairy Queen Knockout series. And of course, like I said, 32 drivers, 4 conferences, single elimination. And of course, like I said, those 3 side series will come after season 2 of my main series. Both of my main series have been finished, and also season 3 of my main series will not be started until after I finish up my side series. And once again, there will be a big Google Plus hangout on July 7th, 2012 at maybe, I think, 5:30 p.m. Central Time, 6:30 Eastern. I'm not quite sure, but if you want to know the exact time, you can ask Sean the Dog 97 or Sean Henley. But there will be a huge hangout, and we'll be streaming it live. We'll be watching each other's races, and that's pretty much it. But other than that, that's all the updates I gotta give you. Of course, this is gonna be a great July Daytona race weekend, and hope you guys have fun. If you guys can join the hangout, that's great. If not, well, and then too bad. But I mean, I would really appreciate it if we got a few extra guys to at least hang out in this. All right, guys, that's it. This has been Randy Orton Fans 2011 signing off.